Okay, this says b sub n is in between 0 and a sub n for n bigger than or equal to 1. Which of the following must be true? So this says if the limit as n goes to infinity of a of sub n is 0, then this series here converges. So that's not true, and this is where you can put in some counterexamples. So if a sub n, for example, equaled this, and b sub n equals this, actually I would have to do this. Okay, so so that makes this inequality true, right? And it's true that, right? It's true that this goes to, this is true, but it is not true that this converges, right, by the p series test. So that's false. If a sub n converges, then, if a sub n converges, then the limit of as n goes to infinity of b sub n is 0. Well, yes, because, first we should note that based on this inequality, this is also true. Again, for n bigger than or equal to 1. I guess maybe we'll just say, make that concrete. Okay, so if a sub n, if this converges, right, if this converges, well then, by the comparison test, this converges too. And if it converges, it absolutely goes to 0. So this converges implies that this converges, and the nth term test asserts that all converging series go to 0. So it is that. Let's take a look at the other ones anyway. If the b sub n diverges and the limit as a goes to infinity is 0, no, because they could both diverge. So, right, that's not true. They could both diverge. And, a sub n could be, for all we know, growing. If that series diverges, then this one diverges. No. Again, we can inherit this inequality that I wrote up here. Again, that series associated with a sub n could diverge, and then, but, the series associated with b sub n is less than that. It could converge. So this isn't necessarily true. And then kind of this is the reverse, right? So like if let's just kind of use the color coded, or I'll just write it again, right? So like if, again, a lot of this hinges on this relationship that I put above, right? So we know this is true. Okay, but like just because this converges, obviously that doesn't say anything about what's happening here. That could converge or diverge. So the answer is B.